It's beer o'clock on Real Ale Craft Beer. I went to Aldi about 6 days ago now, and I picked up 3 of their kind of craft beers. This should be fantastically interesting for me because in the UK, Aldi craft beers are notoriously average at best. And that's being kind, average at best. So we have an Aldi American Pale Ale. Now it's called Birra Artisan Ale. So if you weren't kind of craft beer, and if your lingo wasn't great with craft beer, that just means artisan beer. Beer brewed with craft. This is their Pale Ale. This is coming in at 5% ABV. They were all about €1.20 a bottle as of 2025. We've got a blonde ale. That one's coming in 5.2% ABV. And we've got an IPA that's coming in at 6.4% ABV. Wow. Aldi UK. You need to be watching this. 6.4% ABV IPA. Wow. I've got 2 oversized wine glasses for this. I picked them up in a cheap shop. We didn't have real glassware in our Airbnb, but I only bought 2. So I'm going to be using one of the glasses which are not really appropriate for the beer review, if you like. I mean, look at that. That's not much good, is it? But it's all I have. It's my last night here. I'm not buying glassware for the last night of being here in Italy. So I'm going to stick the blonde ale in there. The blonde ale is what's the word? It's self-explanatory really, isn't it? It's going to be light. There's not going to be too much about it, I don't imagine. The bottles are really nice. The bottles have got this kind of like flange neck going on, like you can put if you want to put a cork and cage on there, you could. It almost kind of like harks back to the old style bottles you used to get in the UK, that you could either put a cap on or a cork. There we go. So there's your blonde ale. One finger whitehead, hazy looking, blonde looking beer. I think I'm just gonna crack on. 5.2 this, wasn't it? 5.2% ABV. Smells okay. Certainly better than some of the Aldi UK efforts. A little bit sweet, a little bit malty. Let's dive in. Cheers. That's alright, that. It's really good, actually. Really good. I had a funny feeling. It almost seems like in the UK we're always having our pants pulled down, aren't we? Like, Aldi have probably got their hands tied in the UK that, like, they get hit with so much tax that they have to produce a beer in a can for about £1, £1.50. And then for that canned beer, the amount of tax that they pay on that, there's not much left for the liquid. There's not much left for the actual quality of the liquid in the glass, for the price people are willing to pay in Aldi in the UK for a beer. So I can understand to some extent the hand tying that's going on in the UK, but the moment you leave the UK, the moment you hit Europe and you start trying Aldi's beers in Europe, I mean, this is good. It cost me €1.20. It's a little bit sweet. It's not really a blonde ale as a kind of Belgian blonde ale, but it's perfectly acceptable. A little bit sweet, a little bit of bitterness coming through. It's a little hoppy. That's all right. And it's a slight haze to it. €1.20. We do. I mean, I've noticed the comments coming in because I have been posting beer reviews whilst I've been in Italy, and the most kind of resounding comment that's come through, because I do read your comments. The most resounding comment that comes through is, oh my goodness me, we are ripped off in the UK massively. So we really are. This is an American Pale Ale then. That lovely neck on the bottle again. 5% ABV. Here we go. I think everybody's out doing a bit of dog walking, and it is rush hour. It is oh, of course, the glass is bigger. I'm like, oh, where's all the beer? The glass is bigger. It's not my first beer review of the day. American Pale Ale again, 5% ABV. One finger whitehead, hazy looking pale ale. Doesn't that look good for a €1.20 beer? Look at that. Look what you're getting in Aldi Europe, Aldi Italy, for what we pay in the UK. Oh my goodness me, this is fantastic. Oh, it smells like craft brewery stuff. It does. It smells like a pale ale you'd pick up at a craft brewery. It really does. Sweet, hoppy, good aroma. The beer is punching out of the glass with the aroma. It's really good. I'm thinking of quitting the UK. I really am. It's been on my mind a long time. Look where I am. I'm in a medieval street in Italy, drinking beautiful craft beer for €1.20 a can, a bottle. We've all drank the Aldi craft beer in the UK. We all know how bad it is. Why are we putting up with this? Perfectly acceptable. Little bit watery, but another level. It's hops, malt, yeast and water. I can absolutely guarantee that there's no preservatives or there's no nasties in this beer whatsoever. This is pure beer. A little bit watery, as I said. You know, in my mind it could be a little bit hoppier, but I paid €1.20. It doesn't have that kind of British Aldi chemical taste you get from their craft beers. This is proper stuff. Proper stuff. Let's move on to their IPA. And they don't look too bad, do they? I mean, okay, it's almost a little Magic Rock like, isn't it? It's almost got that kind of, it's definitely, as soon as I seen it, I knew it was craft beer. It's got that kind of arty, hipstery kind of look to it, doesn't it? Google it if you want. Google where these are brewed. I can't really see where, I mean, it's just Aldi Italy. So if you wanted to Google it, you carry on and Google it. I'm sure Untapped or somewhere will have who brews this. I mean, look at this. Look at the liquid. Look at that. They've got the colour right for their IPA. They've got the colour right. It's got good head retention. It's nicely carbonated. Look at the beer as I rock it back and forth. This is €1.20, everybody. How on earth are they producing that for the price? How are they doing it? I'll tell you how. Their government's a little bit more lenient on tax. They're not taxing beer as they're taxing beer in the UK. Sweet. Try not to sneeze. Sweet. hoppy. I'm gonna sneeze any minute now. Perfumed, grapefruit, orange peel, fleshy blood orange. Let's dive in. Cheers, everybody. A little bit malty, this one, a little bit bready, a little bit malty, a little bit sweet. It does have some hop character. I prefer the pale ale. If you're in Aldi in Italy, pick up their American pale ale. It's damn good. This is a bit, it's like they're trying to go a bit too far for the money. It's like they're trying to really kind of find a magic formula that's not there for the money that is available to put into a 6.4% ABV beer. It's a bit lacking with the hops. It's got a lovely creamy rich mouthfeel. It's a little bit too sweet, but it's okay. For the money, it's okay. It really is. It really is. Beautiful. Bellissimo. What I find, right, with, and I'll be quick, I've been reviewing in this street for the past few days on holiday, and people come, you can hear them talking, then they don't say anything, and then they walk past, and then they wait, and then they start talking. But the moment you go like beautiful or bellissimo or something like that, they start talking straight away. They're like, what's this British guy doing, drinking beer in the street in this wonderful, absolutely wonderful. We're starting to lose the light a bit now, but it's been a wonderful day here in Ferrara, Italy, in this medieval street. It's beautiful. We are at Via Vignagaltia in the castle's not too far away. Ferrara Castle's not too far away. We're in Ferrara in Italy. Blonde ale, 6 out of 10. Pale ale, clear winner. Clear winner. 8 out of 10. IPA, trying to do too much for the money available to brew it. If that makes any sense to you guys. It's only so far you can go to produce a 6.4% ABV beer at €1.20. And I think we all understand that. 6 out of 10. All of these beers in Aldi, Italy are perfectly reasonable, perfectly drinkable, much better quality than what we get in the UK. And they're all worth picking up. They really are. Pick them up, give them a go. I hope you liked the video. Please put your comments in the comments box. Subscribe to our daily beer and food reviews. Give us a big fat thumbs up. Boom. Cheers.